This episode is brought to you by Columbia Sportswear. It's snowing again, and that wind chill is killer. But you're not worried about that because you shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection. It's warmth perfected with tiny gold dots that reflect your body heat inside and protect you from the cold outside. No snow or chilly temps can stop you now. Go out anyway. Shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection now at Columbia.com/infinity.
The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
One of the pieces of eight was a lantern.
Humbly, babes. Chalkwell, please.
Welcome.
Whereabouts are we at the moment?
Britannia Town, sir.
We need transportation.
Howdy. We can drop you off anywhere you need, but we will need your assistance in a certain heist. Have you been to Cracktown before?
No, never.
Some vital supplies were taken from the railer. I remember your voices. You folks are going to leave. Never come back. You did me a great service today.
Captain, we do need to go to Chalkwell.
Jeff, I found a gate.
Let's head on in. Oh, crap. There's tabaxi everywhere.
They can't see you.
I'm terrified of tabaxi.
Check for anybody that might have come through this way.
There's a dragon nearby. And there's been an elemental through here as well.
Help! Somebody help!
You wanted a posse?
That's what I've been sent here for. The little girl has been taken by horrible lizard people.
How can we get there?
That's not my problem. You just have to get there quickly.
Keth, we could go and get the donkey.
There's one guard over there. If you put him to sleep, we can just walk these donkeys out. This is Kong, this is Bartholomew, this is Wonky, and here is Punch.
This one seems kind of a prick.
We've got to hurry.
Let's go.
Dun 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 dun. Cracktown.
We heard about some medicine that was stolen.
We recovered the goods just outside of town. It seems that they were dropped by whoever was stealing them. Never saw them though. As the sun's going down, several bursts of sand burst out of the ground around you.
My eyes! This is just dust, isn't it?
No, there's something in the dust.
With flappy, terrible wings and sharp, dusty talons.
Throw the axe to the left across the body, fired a shot to the right across the body, then retrieved Moneymaker back.
I'm going to do acid splash.
Firebolt.
It bursts. As these dusty things continue to surround you and cover you in dust and attack, you hear a distant rumbling. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. So, last time we played.
Fight.
Yes, you were fighting.
Donkeys.
You weren't fighting donkeys.
I was.
No.
You were riding donkeys.
Well, actually, a donkey was sort of fighting me.
You crashed a donkey.
I dislike it. Was a battle, but maybe
You crashed a donkey twice, actually.
We did. It was a battle, but maybe one of wits.
Well, it was an intelligent donkey.
Yeah.
It's a very intelligent donkey.
And sand came about without a child.
It's true.
Sandy's dad. Mr. Sandy.
Well, they found you.
Sandy's pet.
Crikey, it's the Albanian rules.
Crikey, it's the sand police.
It's the Sandman, no!
The sand police turn up and they're like, we've got a bunch of missing children, or maybe it's only the same child. Looks closely at the DM for a reaction.
So, when we left, you'd all rolled a perception check and heard a well, Jeff hadn't heard. Nope. The rest of you had heard a rumbling.
I'm blind and deaf, baby.
You're not deaf, you're just...
Apparently just stupid.
Just
Lowest.
unobservant.
Yeah. Hard to observe.
Does anyone watch Tremors? Yeah, I've got sand in my eyes and ears, apparently.
It's the top of the order time, which means the two things remaining in front of Jeff are going to attack again.
Two things?
Yes, there were three.
You had three surrounding you.
You had three surround you, and you blew one of them up.
Yeah, you did.
You blew one of them up. And they're going to attack with advantage because you're blind.
Oh.
14?
It's okay, there's only 54 seconds of blindness.
Or 15?
Technically,
Or if there's, is it slashing damage?
Yes.
Okay, then technically the 14 doesn't hit.
But the 15 does.
15 just hits.
Okay.
It's slashing.
That's good. So, again, the two things attack you, but your big brown coat protects you from all this slashing, apart from one which catches you, I don't know, on the hand or something, and deals 1 slashing damage.
So it what, like 54, 55 seconds? That's like almost 10 rounds of combat?
Oh yeah, it's a minute I'm blinded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Total.
The maths works. The math works.
Half an episode then.
At least the rest of it, I mean, depending on how it goes, at least the rest of this fight, unless we can sort it out.
Next up is some more of them. The ones over by Maurus.
Milo.
Milo.
God.
Shut up. There's 2 there.
Yes, there is, but why not?
And unless an 11 hits, they both miss you. Dice are not playing well today.
That's good for
Bad dice.
The slash.
For you, good dice for us.
Yes.
We sneaked in overnight and loaded all of them.
Loaded them all.
There was a reason why I bought you all.
Right, yes. I shall stop using this beautiful one.
Paul, why do you
Use this horrible, ugly red one instead. Right, and next then is, in fact, Milo.
Oh, Miles is go. You said Miles.
Am I being attacked? Or am I having a go?
Does he get 2 goes?
It's
your go.
It's your go.
It's my go.
It's your go.
You missed.
Yes, I said I missed.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, unless an 11 hits you.
Sorry.
Whiff.
No.
You slash and misses.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Can't see for all the dust.
Roll to hit. It's a bit dusty over there.
Yeah. Roll to hit. What are you hitting
How
with?
does sand keep slashing us?
I'm gonna hit with a fireball.
Okay.
Very gritty.
But I'm gonna be quite.
Fireball is quite a big spell.
I know, but I want to be quite clever with it.
Right.
In the fact that I don't want to aim it at the ground, or sort of aim it diagonally up to where they may be.
Can you read the description for Fireball, please?
A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger.
Right.
You point and choose within range, and then there's like a explosion of flame.
No, what does it actually say?
Paraphrasing.
Stop paraphrasing. What does it actually say?
And then I win.
He can do it.
It says that you need to do a dexterity saving throw of 40.
No, what does it say?
Read it out.
Just read the spell.
Basically.
A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere contained on that point must make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
So
That's what I wanted to know.
You have to choose a point and target it.
Yes. It's not a cone. You choose a point.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to point up.
And a 20-foot sphere.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to avoid hitting anybody.
Okay, I'm going. Before you make this decision, I'm going to give you a choice here because I'm not certain you understand the situation.
Oh no, I do. I know there's probably a Jeff.
I love
It's not just there's a Jeff in range. There's a you in range. There's a Jacob in range. There's a Derek in range.
I love how he said to I don't need any more information. I've already committed.
That is a 40-foot sphere.
It was happy about saying, I'm aware that there's a Jeff in range. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, that's fine. The rest... No!
You didn't say Keth, so
Okay.
I'm on.
You all heard me. I've told him the situation as it is.
Yep.
If he does this spell, you will all die.
All die?
Probably. This is a very big spell. Go ahead.
It's a 40-foot fireball, basically.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Go ahead. I've told you the situation. You do you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going home.
Yeah, we can clock off.
Would I actually kill everybody if I did it?
I don't know. It's quite a powerful spell.
This is the thing about D&D.
You have to roll some dice.
If the dice don't work out in your favour and don't work out in ours...
Okay, I'll do acid splash again.
No. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just telling
I
you.
want to do acid splash.
Okay, fine. Just telling you, fireball 5 feet away from you may not be the smartest
This
choice.
is the weirdest
They're in melee range.
argument I've ever heard.
You're trying to fireball a creature close enough to hit you.
No, it's fine. We'll just do acid splash instead then. Fine.
What do you want to do today? Fireball.
If you want to do it, that's fine. I'm just telling you.
Do the dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I'm
gonna fireball you.
What I chose.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to ask then. That would spoil the surprise.
I suppose it's like throwing a grenade at someone you could punch.
Yeah,
Yes.
what are you getting at? Right, yeah.
No,
Someone a grenade.
no,
Yeah.
it's like setting off a 10-ton bomb
Yeah.
at someone you could punch.
Yeah. I don't know how 10-ton bombs work, but you've pulled the pin out of it, I guess. You've just gone, have that.
Hold this for me.
I get what you mean.
Yes.
I'm picking up what you're putting
It is.
down,
It is
right?
it is a spell big enough to knock down a building at someone in punching range.
Right. Dean. Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
I understand the gravity.
It'd be interesting.
How many things need to roll a dexterity saving throw here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What did you get?
No, what are you doing?
Depending on the spell that you use, we will either all
No,
have
but
to roll.
I'm just trying to create an intense atmosphere.
No, you're just making confusion. Tell me what you're doing. I'm the DM. Tell me what you're doing.
I feel tense.
Acid splash.
Yes. Okay. So what do I need to? What?
Dexterity saving throw of 14.
Okay. How many creatures are you targeting?
2.
2. Right. I rolled a 12 and a natural 20.
Adapt.
I hate it when mummy and daddy fight.
Keep your head down and hopefully it'll be alright.
It doesn't work if you don't tell the DM what you're doing.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. You can't keep. He's the one person you
have to tell me.
Mom, stop making Dad angry. He'll punish all of us.
Does that mean we're going to get 2 presents at Christmas? Is that 2 presents at Christmas? One each.
That's 5.
We're going to have 2 birthdays now.
5, 3, and a 4.
Good.
Okay. How much is that? Someone do maths.
On Mondays, Wednesdays.
5 was that?
5, 3, and a 4.
So that's 7 plus 5, which is 12.
On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we get to play D&D with Paul. On the other days, we get to record Roll Britannia, is what I'm saying.
Cool. You do some damage.
But it's not fire.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Next up is the one remaining creature that Keth threw an axe at.
Did I?
No, you blew the other one up with your gun.
Did it? Oh, it did explode with Britain.
Well, one of them in. No, I think it might have been Derek blew it up. You injured both of them, and Derek blew one of them up.
So
perfect.
What happened with the axe? What did you see when you threw?
Hit the point.
Did that
It
burst into
did.
flames as well?
Stuck in him.
Stuck in the cloud. Thing.
It stuck in
Yes.
the cloud. Then and then Keth willed the axe back.
Yes.
Mjolnired it. Went.
You did.
So sort of to Derek, without knowing that you've done that, it just looks like you've thrown a boomerang through a cloud.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And Derek and Keth. Please, can you roll a dexterity saving throw?
Is it an area of effect spell?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That is super. I need to move my D100. Everything. Hitting it. It's not bad at all. Dexterity save.
Yes.
Is a 26 total.
Okay, that saves. Keth?
27.
That saves. A blast of dusty, sandy air washes over you, but you close your eyes again.
I take no. Did you take damage from that as a player?
No.
If you ever
Just blinded him.
Yes. And cool.
Irritating.
That's that creature's turn. Keth?
Okay. Keth, I'd like to roll first. I want to try and recognise what these creatures are. Not been
Yes.
identified formally yet.
Okay.
Oh, right, formally.
Formal. Good evening.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
The name's Sebastian.
Are you on the list?
Yes.
If your name's not Dan, you're not coming in.
So would that be a perception check as to what these are? Or because he's perceiving, or is
A perception check would give you a description of what they look like, but it wouldn't necessarily tell you if you know what they are.
know what they are? Okay. So would that be, say, a history?
I would suggest a history check.
Anything intelligence?
Nature?
Yes, I would say a history check or a nature check probably, actually, because it's a creature. Do a nature check if you want to be able to identify them, or a perception if you want to get a description.
Identify the. I'll go for the nature, which is 12. Because I think that'd be more like.
With a 12, you with your ranger background, you are aware that there are certain elementals in this world that thrive in particular environments.
Which he sensed sort of earlier.
Yes.
So this makes sense. Any more information about an elemental? Or is it
Not with a 12.
Not with a 12.
I think
Cool.
the correct grammar is a elemental.
A elemental, yes. Elemental.
Elemental.
Elemental and person.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Kev's got a more idea of what these creatures are.
Yes.
Some sort of sandy, dusty elemental.
Yes.
Maybe from the earth.
Possibly.
Not from. Yeah. But it's time for them to die. So,
What is this strange creature? Oh, kill it.
Oh, it's one of those. Die now.
What is this? It's dead. That's what it is.
I don't know what it is. I know the sound it makes when I kill it.
What is this creature? I have no idea. There's only one way to find out. Autopsy.
Well, it looks like time to peel it. So Keth turns away from the previously exploded by Derek creature. Turn to the one that he axed.
Yes.
And it's time to fling the moneymaker back in its direction again. Does a 20...
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Because it's only a single one there. So, 9 points of damage.
Yes, it bursts.
It bursts.
It bursts.
Ooh,
Keth celebrates. Does a small wheelie on the donkey.
It does a donkey wheelie.
Does it almost whinny?
Do a little burnout.
Is there any money that dropped because you're using Moneymaker?
Yes.
Exactly. So, to add to the 21 gold that's already scattered about.
Oh, right, so there has been. Ding, ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, ding, ding.
20 bursts.
Another 20.
So that's 41
gold just scattered
now
in the
area.
around.
Don't forget to pick it up.
Can I just perception check to see if I've noticed that gold drop on the floor?
Yes.
The ground.
Please do.
It's not over yet.
Not a great perception, only 8 total.
Okay.
Cool.
You don't notice.
Cool.
Yes?
Okay, next closest fiend.
The next closest fiend would be the one that Milo just acid splashed.
You're struggling with that, aren't you?
Yes. It's because I've got a counter in front of me that says Paul Maurus.
Alright.
I need to turn it over and write Paul Milo on the back.
So now with the dual wield, well, he's going to... Yeah, now it's time to fire Brittany.
Okay.
He's on donkey back.
Get out of here, Brittany.
Yes.
Yeah, shoot. Fire Brittany at the the dust bunny.
The dust bunny.
That's near mine.
Yep.
It starts with a 20.
Yes, it hits.
Yeah, that's fine.
Starts with a 20, but with my modifier, it ends on
A 4.
It starts with a 20, that's 2-0, and then like, what's like 200?
5 points of piercing.
Okay, yes.
3 points of fire.
6 points of fire.
Excellent.
That one's no more. The 5 points of piercing, you say?
Yep.
Yep.
In that case, 6 points of fire.
And 6 points of fire. Anything else? Just that one?
Just that one, it's one pistol shot.
Okay, it bursts into flame and bursts.
And?
Milo,
Oh.
please can you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, for collateral.
I'm going to get sand in my eye.
What was that?
That was a 1.
You're blinded
I rolled a 1-2.
for 1 minute.
And then as a bonus, Keth is going to retrieve Moneymaker.
Yep.
After he flung it at the first, at his first target. Now it's gone whoom,
Yep.
back into his hand,
Excellent.
like Mjolnir.
Good.
And then move towards...
Like what, sorry?
Mjolnir.
Meow,
Not
man.
familiar.
Meow, meow.
Mjolnir.
I think, as far as I can tell, you're
It's
the
for the
only
readers.
person in this universe that has this weapon.
It's for the readers. I'm painting a picture.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then he's going to move towards the only creatures that are left, bad ones, which are near, I believe...
Milo and 2 in front of me and Jacob, I believe.
Yes.
I suppose you're going to go and assist Milo.
Yes.
2 in front of me and Jacob.
Well, they're on the way. He's got to move. He's not going to go, excuse me, and then
Sort of like that.
the ripples of it. I suppose Milo's in between me and you.
You did.
We're in initiative.
Yes.
Ooh! Oh, wait. Okay, go on.
Yes.
What about it?
You did. Correct. It's not your turn yet.
Okay. That was confusing.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. And skipping over that.
Who goes next?
I'm sure it won't come back round.
Next is Jacob.
Can I just quickly ask for me, because I've
Yes.
delayed my initiative, am I now just at the very
Yes,
bottom?
you're at the end of the order.
After Jeff?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And Jacob's going to take another 2 shots at the dusty things. And a slightly better, a 17 is going, and a 13 is going to hit. He's going to hit with both of them. So he
Well done, Jake. He's got his act together.
He goes bang bang. Oh crap! Adjust the sight slightly, and the second time round does goodness me, 8 and 11 damage to the two in front of them. So that is they're looking really bad off.
Nice shooting, Jacob. Nice shooting, mate. I assume it's Jacob based on the vanity plate.
You're very welcome. That's it's my pleasure. I'm very glad to have been able to contribute to this fight. I was a little bit shit the first time around.
Yeah,
I fired and the sights were wonky. I hadn't adjusted and calibrated for the dust things.
I don't know if you've killed them, but I heard 2 shots and there seemed to be a lot of sand noise, but I'm sure it did well.
Well, thank you.
Did you kill them both?
I don't think so. They still seem to be there.
Oh, fuck.
But it'll be all right. They look very bad off.
Just keep away from that Milo character. I've heard he's quite powerful. And
I think he was planning to fireball us.
Oh, hell. That would have been really bad, but...
We might have all died in a fiery desert accident. We might have all had to roll for new characters.
Imagine if your adventure had ended there.
You've lost me there, I'm afraid, mate.
I'm sorry, God overtook my brain for a second there.
We all have moments like that. Don't worry. Let's get back to this fight.
Okay, that sounds good.
I feel like if that had happened, maybe we're Keth standing, but Derek likely would have been the only survivor. And all of a sudden he's...
Yes, because you can avoid area of effect things.
Without taking any damage at all. Really? Yeah, if I do my certain thing and I roll well enough, I can take no damage. It's called evasion.
He'd have just been... he'd have buried himself in the sand suddenly.
Rolled my donkey into a ditch, there would have been a massive explosion, and then all of my friends are dead. And I'm like... Right, back to that town then.
That sounds really fucking fun.
It does something stupid like 8d10 damage. It's insane.
That would have been amazing.
8d6 is so powerful.
Dead.
Instantly.
To every creature.
Vaporized.
It's so big. And it would hit you.
It would turn the rest of us to dust, so we'd join the elementals.
Yeah.
Oh, we could just become elementals.
And a child comes and scoops you along
and throws you into Derek's face.
It's the circle of life.
The circle of dust.
Sandy just says, welcome.
You're in my house now.
What the hell were we doing?
You're in his bag, in which you have to run around and pick up people and throw them at sand into sand clouds' eyes.
Okay, Jeff.
Yeah.
There's 2 wounded, dusty things in front of you. You have a Jacob next to you. You have a Maurus who tried to kill you a moment ago and thought better of it. A Milo who tried to kill you moments ago but thought better of it, and a dusty thing in front of him.
Excellent. Jacob, are these things in front of me? Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Excellent.
Can you not see? Oh, you're blinded. Oh no.
There's sand everywhere.
You have sand in your eyes. You need to get that out.
But as Jacob's just told me they're in front of me, can I use Green Flame Blade and not have this advantage?
No.
Okay. He's just... Fine. I would like to swing out... So
Still can't see.
I still can't see, but I'm just going to have...
You're just going to swing
wildly
in front of me. Just swing out with Green Flame.
Roll to hit.
I hope he doesn't decapitate his donkey.
Yes. If he
That'll be
rolls very badly, he's going to. Sorry. 28. Let me check.
So you're currently riding Donkey Punch.
Oh, it's disadvantage. Oh, sorry, disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
22.
Oh, 22.
Good. You're currently
I don't know about 22. Let me just check the old...
Well, he does his maths.
Oh, yes, it does, yes.
Barely. You
Just scraped by.
Excellent. So then...
You guys are going to have to get some punishments in, because I can't keep having this thing where you roll 20-somethings every time.
At 5th level, I get extra. Nice.
It's ranged weapons.
In fact, for the reader at home, we've actually just taken all of our dice off the table and we're just making up high 20 numbers. Can't be bothered anymore.
The clicking was just his sound effect. Adding it later. So that would be, in total, 1d8 fire damage. So that is that one as well. And another one. So that is 16.
16 fire damage, you say?
To both of them.
16 of the fiery type of damage, yes?
That's still got to be doubled as well.
Sorry, 16 to the first one.
Oh, right.
And 1d8. 8 to the second one.
So that's 16 to the second one and 32 to the first one. Yes, I think that maths adds up. Yeah.
Yes.
So the first one had 6 hit points. So if it takes 32 damage, you rip a hole in the time-space continuum.
The ground starts to ignite.
And the other one that you did 16 damage to had 1 hit point. It dies so hard that its descendants die as well.
You end the entire lineage.
And they... I'm going to have to roll some fucking dice now.
Half of the dust in the desert just settles.
Its ancestors felt that.
I was wondering if I could turn them into glass.
That's not good. Jacob is blinded because both of them burst into dust. Right.
Well, you say, are you currently astride Donkey Punch? Mm-hmm. Thank God you didn't hit him in the back of the head.
And Jeff, 2 things now. One, roll a dexterity saving throw and roll a constitution saving throw.
Okay, dexterity saving throw is 21.
Excellent. You just about managed to get some dust out of your eyes. So you can see again. Roll a constitution saving throw.
You go straight back in again.
Constitution saving throw is a natural 20.
Oh! You keep your eyes shut.
It would have been so funny. It would have been so funny.
Oh, I'm supposed to close my eyes.
Wiped one eye.
What have you had for breakfast this morning?
It was fine. Wipe the other, it gets dust in the first eye. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Power of
So those 2 need to go.
Then 1 left then.
Yep.
Yes, there is literally 1 left, and it is in front of Milo. Milorus. Marlo. Derek?
Yes, hello.
Your turn.
Is God? Is that you?
Yes, it's your turn.
Remember who you are.
You know,
Remember initiative order.
About time it was my bloody turn. I've taken a lot of shit from everybody over the years. Now it's Derek time. So as far, like I said, as far as Derek's concerned, he's not noticed the money dropping on the floor. He's just boom, 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 boom as we fire into things, and you're essentially throwing an axe through a cloud. So I'm sort of like, explosives. Lads, we need to make sure that there's no children around here while we're doing all this. There could be, hiding with all these bags of sand. You know how they like to do. And Jeff, you need to get your head out of the clouds, boy. I've always told you that.
I'm good now. It's all out of the clouds. I can see clearly now the clouds have gone.
So you're not still surrounded by dust? Or are you?
By dust, but I managed to get it out of my eyes and keep it out of my eyes.
So you can see it.
So
okay, that's fine. But you are still surrounded by it.
I didn't blind our new mate.
You are still surrounded by it. I can't see him.
Well, it's settling dust. But there's 1 still in front of Milo.
Cool.
The
That's
ones in front of me,
important
I got rid
to
of.
me.
So there's just a settling dust from the remnants of them.
Cool.
Our mates
There's 1 in front of Milo.
Now good. There's 1 in front of Milo.
Milo!
Blinded.
Milo!
Yeah?
Duck!
Jonathan?
No. No.
Milo! Can I make a perception check, please?
Yes.
Thank you. That is a 6 total.
Oh, no,
I can't really see him.
No.
Okay. Milo.
Where am I? It's dark. Why is it dark? What's going on? What's all that noise?
Milo, it's me, your best friend, Derek.
Milo?
Wait,
Derek?
what?
Yes, that's me.
It's Malrus, where am I?
We haven't got time, Milo.
What are you on about? I can't see a thing.
I'm going to turn to Keth and go, he must have got hit pretty hard. He needs to protect. We need to get him a helmet or something to protect that bloody brain.
A crash helmet.
Do I guess? Oh, it was a 6 perception, so I can't really tell where it's coming from.
No.
There's just the 1 cloud of dust.
Yes, in front of
dusty feet.
Maurus.
I'd like to use the rest of my turn to. I want to.
No.
Oh.
I want to use the rest of my turn from what I know,
where you're going now.
to watch our backs, because I don't want to necessarily fire into another big cloud of potentially explosive dust that is going to kill everybody. So, whatever that accounts to action-wise, I'd just like to turn from us.
What's going on? It's dark.
And make sure nobody's sneaking up on us, around us.
So dark. And what's all that noise?
You've been blinded by the dust monster in front of you, Milo.
What dust monster? Stop saying Milo. It's Malrus, for God's sake.
He's taking a hit. This happened when he got thrown by the Kraken.
This isn't not the time for a mistaken identity crisis, Milo. Listen, there's something in front of you.
Milo, when we get to town, we'll find you a doctor, okay? Just hang on in there, mate.
So, Derek, are you doing anything, or are you just...
Just a general investigation or perception to see if I can see whether these explosives are being used as a distraction and people are sneaking up on us.
Sure.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation, 16 total.
They're not explosives.
Ooh. Just trying to work out how I can tell that they're not. Everything's been exploded. Turn around. Don't see anybody sneaking up on us. Freak weather event, guys?
Just kill them.
It's your turn.
Kill the clouds.
Weather event? What's going on? God, can you just explain to me what on earth is going on and why I can't see?
Open your eyes, Milo.
Milo, why do you all keep saying Milo?
He got sand in them, Keth, I think.
And maybe in his ears too.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna, I guess.
Panic.
Okay.
Halfling, just duck.
I'm here. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Cool.
Great confusion.
I can't
Roll.
see anything to throw a spell at, so it's not going to be.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please. That was ooh then.
I really hope that every time we keep hearing the word duck and there's a quack, that somebody has sneaked into our room at night and put loads of ducks on our head that we all no longer know that.
That's a 12.
A 12. A 12 does it. You managed to get some of the dust out of your eyes. Next up is the dust thing in front of you.
Because we haven't got much time to chat about it.
Yeah, you wipe one eye clear, then put it in the other one.
And it attempts to slash at you.
Am I still?
And does a 15 hit?
Very.
Which? Oh no, they're both the same. So yeah.
Does a 15 hit, Milo?
Yes.
Yes. And you take 4 slashing damage.
Ow! I just rubbed the sand out of my eyes. I'm still going.
What happened, Milo?
I just got hit by some sand.
Is your head okay?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
You know who you were a minute ago?
What?
You're screaming about, don't call me Milo.
Maybe he's thought of a new nickname?
Look, can you just sort out Milo? Can you just sort out that thing in front? Stop messing around with your mistaken identity and just get rid of that sand thing. It's going to get more dust in our eyes, and I'm fed up with this.
It's not even my go yet.
I know, but I'm just telling you to get rid of it. I'm pretty sure someone might step in.
Yes,
It's
but
difficult.
Milo, speech is a free action.
I could do this all day.
It's difficult to chat about it because we're in the middle of a swirling, panicked ambush.
Yeah.
It's not like, how do you feel, bud? It's like,
What do you mean?
What the
Get out of the way!
Sand monster. We've had a bit of a development here. 1 minute.
4 slashing. Keth? Jugo.
Milo, halfling, duck.
and then it's yeah,
Where's
perfect.
Jonathan?
Where did that come from?
And Keth will have seen that the fire damage of the pistol is very effective.
Yes.
So it's time to just ring out 2 pistol shots on Brittany.
Okay.
Yes, Brittany, bitch. Okay, so the lowest roll I got was a 20.
Okay. They're both going to hit.
They're both going to hit. I thought so.
Was it a natural 20 or an
No,
unnatural?
unnatural.
Unnatural.
Keth, do you only have the 2 shots with Brittany, or can you hit them one more time?
I should take one shot and I'm going to it one more time. Okay, so the first shot does 6 points of piercing.
Okay.
Crackwell, or crack.
3 points of fire to double to 6.
And then another 6. Yeah, okay. Yep.
And the second shot does 11 points of piercing.
Okay, yeah, that's...
And 1 point of fire, which to double to 2.
Alright, right. You leave it with -8 hit points, and it bursts! And, Milo, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Hold up.
Hold up.
What would you do?
Oh, well, that's natural 20 plus 4.
Oh!
You actually managed to get more dust out of your eyes than before.
The rest of it.
I can see.
Your eyes are cleaner than they've ever been.
Not today, Sandy boy.
The eyelashes of a camel.
Yeah, he just bats his eyelashes at the thing.
Flutters them like a Disney character.
It's him, isn't it? Yeah. Cool.
Battle over, is it not?
Oh no.
Oh, the big rumbling.
Oh no, it's not over, my friend.
Oh, tremors.
You're looking around, suspicious of the environs.
Is the dust sort of settling?
The dust is beginning to settle down.
Keep your wits
You're
about
coating
it,
your gold in a faint coat of dust.
You okay, Jonathan?
I've got sand in my eyes. It's horrible. How did you get yours out?
It's just a slow down and out one.
Oh, down and out. I was doing Robin circles.
That'll cause actual.
It was grinding. It was hurting quite a lot. Down and out, you say? Down and out. Okay.
Nice and slow.
All right.
I was trying to wash the sand out with more sand.
Keth's going to dismount Wonky.
Okay.
And on the way over to helping Derek right Bartholomew.
Yes.
He's on Kong.
Oh,
I'm not unconscious.
No, he's
On
not.
Kong.
On Kong.
who's on Bartholomew?
I'm on Bartholomew.
No, I was on Bartholomew.
we swapped,
We
didn't we?
swapped.
You've got
You're on
punch.
punch.
Sorry, I'm on punch.
So on the way to go and right Bartholomew from his accident, he'll
Yeah.
go and pick up the 41 gold that
Okay.
are scattered about the place.
As you're doing that, the rumbling you heard earlier grows louder and louder, and then two massive bursts of dust erupt out of the land in front of you.
I think there's something wrong with Bartholomew's engine, lads.
Where did that come from?
And next up is Jeff. You are faced with two metallic, rusty-looking monsters with 4 legs and big antennas, a good sort of 15 feet tall.
Oh wow, they're big.
Sizable monsters that look like they have a hard iron shell.
Okay. But they came out of the sand.
They did, yes.
Okay. Well, Jeff's view, because the other ones have just burst out of the sand, he just assumed that these are probably bigger versions of what they've just fought. So,
Makes sense.
but they're in front of us. So we're sort of like huddled as a group, and they're now in front of us.
Okay, now just to clarify, they're not 15 feet, they're 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay, that's
10 feet high.
10 feet high, yes.
Just to clarify the image in my mind, how many legs did you say?
I would say 4 legs and a tail.
Legs. And a tail.
Yes.
Any arms?
No.
Okay.
How many eyes?
2.
How many teeth?
Many sharp ones.
Sharp claws.
Yes.
Mustache?
Iron hides.
Yes.
Mustache?
No.
Nipples?
Age.
27.
Gender.
Single and ready to mingle.
Employment history?
National insurance number.
BT 4782.
Favorite Sunday.
Its perfect Sunday is
Tunneling through the ground. To attack loads of travellers.
They've sort of popped
steak.
in front, haven't they?
It likes dwarf.
Oh, no.
Oh. Roasted.
On an open fire.
Yes, bloody otter. Yeah.
Sorry, what are you doing?
They've burst in front of us.
Yes.
haven't they? So that we're as a huddle, they're in front.
Yes.
Okay,
There's a pair of them.
seeing that the fire
brace.
bolt works so well,
Okay.
Jeff would like to up the ante a little bit and use wall of fire
Okay.
to surround his compatriots
Oh,
with a
pretty
ring
good.
of fire to try and potentially stop, at least give them a bit of a barrier between these two gigantic beasts.
Okay. You stepped
You
into
Johnny
a
Cat.
burning ring of fire, yes?
Yep.
And it burns as the flames grow higher.
That's it. I made a burning ring of fire, and the flames grew higher. So I create this wall of fire on the floor and all around us.
Yep.
It can go up to 60 feet long,
Yep.
20 feet high,
Excellent.
a foot thick,
Yep.
and it's a 20-foot diameter ring around us.
Okay.
The wall's opaque, lasts for... I'm going to use meta magic to extend this from 1 minute up to... let's go to 4 minutes.
Okay.
So 2 source. Yes. Basically, if you go into it, there'll be issues.
What? Specifically, what issues?
Yeah, with you as a person, or
I'll have
how much damage will they take?
It's if you go into it, on this one side of the wall selected by you, customer deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of
ends its turn.
Ends its turn within 10 feet of there. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. So that's the outside of the wall. The inside, so if we were to leave, it deals no damage.
Is that true?
That's what it says here. The other side of the wall deals no damage.
The other side of the wall deals no damage, but entering the wall.
This is literally what it says.
It doesn't say entering from the outside. It says a creature that enters the wall. Yes.
A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall from the first time. Ends its turn there because it says at the beginning.
Yeah. So it doesn't deal damage to creatures inside the wall, but if you enter the wall, you'll still take the damage.
One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage. The other one does not. The other one does no damage.
So it's an area of effect outside the wall, but if you enter the wall from either side, it's a wall of fire.
Right. Okay.
So you can anything that's in the wall when you cast it can leave.
No. Anything that's inside the wall is protected from the area of effect.
It's not going to get burnt if you're inside the circle, but if you're outside the circle and within 10 feet, you will get burnt. Yeah, so that's what he's saying.
Within 10 feet.
But if anything goes through the wall, you're still going to take fire damage.
Yes, whether we escape or something comes in, we get burnt.
Yeah.
Because it is a wall of fire.
What basically means we can stand right up next. Basically, there's a wall of fire around. We can stand right next to the wall of fire.
You'll be fine.
We'll be fine. As soon as we move into the fire, we'll get burned. But moving from the outside of the ring, if they come within 10 feet, they'll get burned.
Okay, so if you're inside the ring, you can't leave it.
You can leave it. You'll just get
without taking damage.
Yes,
is what I'm trying to establish.
No one can move
can't go through it
through the ring, in or out.
Have to go under it. Have to go over it. Can't go through.
As a question.
Does
this ring of fire is now static? It doesn't wherever you walk, it surrounds you. It's now
You can. I think you can use sorcery points to move it. I don't know, but it's not a moving thing. It's on a point.
Ah, cool. So it's like this.
You put the thing on the floor.
Right.
You create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. You can make the wall. When the wall bears.
You've built a solid wall out of fire just very, very quickly.
Yes. Yeah.
We could have surrounded them and penned them in. Never mind.
You could have done, and you could have chosen the inside of the side of the wall, but that's not what you did.
What side of the wall did you choose to be fiery? Does it have to be the outside, or can it be?
No,
you can choose a side. So you could have created a wall of fire, surrounded them, and said anything within 10 feet of that wall on the inside is going to take damage. But you chose not to.
We did outside?
Because I figured they come up from the sand, they might just disappear into the sand, and then my whole go, as usual, is fucking useless.
Started their turn in their turn there. In there.
Did they?
They would be starting their turn in that space. Just saying.
Yeah, but they probably would have gone fire damage and then disappeared.
Yes.
I mean, there's no way of.
Which would be the same as if they just went through the firewall.
Yeah, but there's no way of Jeff knowing. just literally any of this is all hypothetical. Seeing these things.
It's true.
Out the sand.
It's very true.
I don't want them to pop into the sand. I'm going to surround us with fire because that way we're protected.
Okay.
Right.
It makes sense. We've just had a chance to unpick it.
Yeah.
You had a second to decide.
Imagine if they could just go under the sand and get inside the fire.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could just go down and.
Yeah. Imagine if that was the thing.
Sure,
They've got to be out of action for a minute then.
Look, when you're in tense situation, you make a split-second decision.
At least I didn't try and fucking kill us all, Milo.
To be fair, he didn't do that.
I tried to protect us in some manner. I didn't go, let's end everyone.
We need to stop arguing. We've got a fight to do.
I put fire. I'm trying to protect us all. Everyone's having a go at me.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not.
Okay.
I think I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Derek. Can we fight these big beasts, please?
No, you can't. But yeah, it's opaque. You can't see them.
They're 10 feet. Yeah, we've got a 20-foot wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an opaque wall. Mm-hmm. So you can't fight them.
We can't see them.
You can't see them.
We just see.
You saw them come up.
Yeah.
You put your fire.
You've surrounded yourselves with an opaque wall of fire. No, it's like firing through that.
Yeah.
We can't see.
You can't see them.
Yeah, but we don't. Disadvantage.
Essentially, I think what he's trying to explain.
You can still pass. You can still shoot through the flames. It's just you can't see.
Okay.
You could go bang. We saw them in front.
But we don't know where they are.
Yes,
we don't know
and if you're shooting things through something that deals 5d8 fire damage.
Yeah, true. It's hot fire.
Yeah, but a fireball would work. If not, perhaps you get more powerful.
A fireball might end everyone again.
Fireball would work.
Maybe. Hey, look, you do you. I'm just.
No, I did me, and then I got shit for it.
No, you didn't. You had to make a decision in a second.
It was certainly a decision.
Yeah.
It's just all
Did
good.
you put just from where we were standing, the ring of fire has surrounded all of us?
Yeah, all 5.
None of us are outside it?
No.
Okay.
Including the donkeys.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
Are donkeys, I believe.
Derek's not.
I dismounted.
No, Derek just is one.
Yeah, you fell off and you.
Kong's upside down in a ditch still.
I've gone to go and write.
Kong.
No, you're
No, not
writing...
Kong.
What was the other one? Beaufort? No, what's his name?
No,
Bechamel?
I've gone to go and write Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Okay.
So Wonky is currently idling.
Ah, yes.
He's currently idling over.
Right.
An idling donkey.
Next.
Okay.
Finally, that nonsense can end for a bit. Well done, you made it to the best part of the show, so get comfortable, grab yourself a snack, and let your ears drink in the moment with the master. Firstly, it's absolutely magnificent to have you aboard with us once again. Without you holding our hair and giving us the bucket of unswerving support every single week, we would have been sick all over the carpet of despair long ago. So from all of us here in the Roll Britannia crew, thank you so much for being here. All right, where's he gone now? Pedro! I need a certain shout-out, scroll boy. Ah, there you are. Ugh, Pedro, why do you smell so fishy? Oh, you were out fishing with Gorgon. Right. And you were reeling in a particularly ferocious sardine. Okay. But then you lost your footing and you fell into the fish bucket. A frankly ridiculous story, Pedro. Look, just give me the scroll and go and wash yourself off. The smell is making the wallpaper peel off. Shoo, boy, shoo, 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 shoo. So without any more ado, this week's shout out. It goes to David Bond, who sent us a Facebook message. Thank you so much for doing that, David. And yes, great spot with the Sky Dog reference. Now, don't worry. You too can have a shout out of your very own. And all you need to do is help Jeff with some of his spells. No, you don't. Just, yeah. He'll turn into a frog by mistake or something. So just you can have it for free instead. The only thing you actually need to do is search for us on your favourite parts of social media, whether that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, it matters not. You can find us on all of them. The rest is up to you. So whether you want to pitch an idea for the show, or you've got a burning question you just want to ask, or you want to have a chat, we don't mind, just as long as you get involved. Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships.
Lean on us.
We are here for you.
You matter.
You are not alone.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Not sure where to turn? The National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is there for you 24/7. Call or text 988 or chat at 988sc.org. Whether you're having an emergency or you know someone who needs support now, they can help you take the next step towards finding hope and healing.
There is hope. 988sc.org.
Hey there, adventurers. Are you on the quest for a perfect dice set? Or perhaps a handcrafted dice box that's as unique as your character? Well, look no further than Tabletop Dominion. Based in the UK, Tabletop Dominion is your one-stop shop for all things tabletop gaming, offering a wide range of high-quality polyhedral dice and artisan gaming accessories. From sharp-edged resin and liquid core dice sets to handcrafted dice boxes made from exotic woods, Tabletop Dominion has everything you need to elevate your gaming experience. And here's the best part. Now you can use promo code ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order. So join us and the Dominion today and embark on your next adventure with Tabletop Dominion by your side. Visit tabletopdominion.com with promo code ROLLBRIT and get 10% off your order. That's ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order at tabletopdominion.com. Tabletop Dominion. Let the games begin.
Now, if you're really, really enjoying Roll Britannia and all of its silliness, then why not give the show a smashing 5-star review? Whichever way you choose to listen to our piratical pandemonium, whether it's Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or wherever, they're all really easy to leave a review on. And it'll only take a couple of minutes of your time, and it helps more amazing people just like you to discover the show. Oh yes, one last thing, make sure that you've pressed that subscribe button and then you won't miss out on the latest episode releases. And, well, we won't have to make you walk the plank. Yeah. Now, that's quite enough for me for this week, and those 4 lunatics are blatantly up to no good, and I need to go and sort them out. So, go on, get back into the action. Go!
I'd like to use my cape of slave now.
You've done your turn.
You haven't used it
Well,
yet.
okay, my cape of slave gives me an extra round.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to do it,
Yeah.
do something if you
No,
want.
it's fine.
No, do it, mate.
No,
Do a thing if you want to do a thing.
Okay, cool.
no.
Why waste it?
Because I can do it on my next go.
You can, yeah.
Oh,
This is
I
not
thought
very
this was
counted.
it.
No,
All
it's
right,
not
cool.
very counted.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
go
Cool.
for it. Makes sense. I thought it was like, if you don't use it now, you don't get it.
Okay.
School, it's in the back pocket.
Okay.
I would have done the same. I'd have protected everybody.
Derek?
I'm just
So suddenly wall of fire. Yeah.
That was me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Does what? Is it real?
Yeah, that's real. That's real fire. They didn't like fire. They kept exploding with fire. So I've just put this up to protect us because those beasts have just come out of the sand, same as these other little ones did. So I figured they're just big versions of that. So if we have fire, then at least they might not want to come near us. That was my thinking behind putting a big wall of fire around us, just generally to give us.
Got a little bit of an idea.
Go on.
I'm going to use my cover me just in case. I'm going to use my ring of jumping as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I want to jump above the wall.
All right.
It's 3 times. 3 plus my strength modifier for a high jump. 3 plus my strength modifier for a high jump, standing high jump. How? What's the diameter of the wall?
1 foot.
No, as in 20 foot radius of the thing. Oh, so it's quite big. Cool. I'm going to run across the space and try and get as much height from that motion as I can using my ring of jumping. I want to try and get above the wall.
Diameter, so 10 feet radius.
Yeah.
So I've got about 20 foot of space to try and run across and jump. I want to get above the wall, and let me do that first. Okay. That's my bonus action.
Yep.
Do I have to?
Well, what's your jump? How do you?
My jump is ring of jumping. It is bonus action, 3 times the normal amount for. It's my strength score in feet for a long jump, so it'd be 3 times that, or it'd be 3 plus my strength modifier for a high jump.
Okay, so what would that be?
So with the run up for a high jump, it'd be 3 plus my strength mod. So it wouldn't be. So it'd only be 3, but then it'd be times.
Which isn't 20.
3, which is only 9, so I wouldn't be able to get there. I'd try it anyway. So didn't get high enough. But I can't get over, lads. I don't think this grappling hook's going to work on this fire either. If I can get a bead on them, I'd maybe try and use animal friendship on these beasts.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, if that's what they are, but they were clouds a minute ago, and now they've got some sort of corporeal form.
Legs and arms. Well, no arms. Legs.
How many?
I think it's 4. I seem to remember. Just got the sand out my eyes.
So as an action, manage an attack roll unseen. They can't see through the fire. We can't see through the fire. Whoa. Okay, it'll cancel out then, technically, because technically I'd have sneak attack because I'm unseen, which would give me advantage. But then I would also have disadvantage through the wall, so it's straight attack, right?
You can try.
Do a straight roll.
Yeah.
Cool. I am going to shoot my arc pistol just through the wall.
Okay.
Try it.
Rolls hit.
Straight roll. 12.
You miss.
Yeah.
You'd have to roll. I imagine you have to roll so very, very.
That's just to hit. I mean, physically, it might not even be able to get through. But in that situation, I've jumped, can't see anything. I land and be like, I can't see over. I'm just gonna from where they came from. I'm just gonna shoot.
So did you miss with your arcane pistol?
I don't know. What I did was I fired my arcane pistol at the wall. That's it. That's all I know.
You missed. So add 1 to.
Add 1 to risky.
If you miss, I thought you just had to roll a 1 for.
Depends which one you have.
One pistol, which is always the same one as Keth's.
Read what your description says. Some of them is if you miss.
An
some of them
pistol,
is if you
which is always loaded. It deals 2d6 for piercing damage. Its range, and then I just have on my sheet. It just says risky 1. It's the exact same pistol that Keth bought. The arcane pistol. It's the same as one of the bees, Brittany. So whatever you have for that,
I think it may be a natural 1 thing.
Okay.
So,
which I didn't roll.
These weapons are of arcane origin and are inherently unstable, being of semi-real construction. A miss with this weapon is counted as a form of malfunction, meaning the weapon did not fire correctly, causing damage to the device. Every misfire, So every misfire, the weapon's risk number goes up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
For a critical miss, increases by 2. The next time a weapon is fired, if a damage roll is lower than the risky number, then the device will explode in the user's hand causing the full damage roll to the player.
If the damage roll is lower than the risky number.
Yes.
Yes.
So my risky number is now 2.
Yeah, but I think your device automatically still deals more than 2, so it's really not a concern for you.
Cool.
Because if you keep missing,
it builds that risky.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know what the fuck's going on. My gun's jammed or something.
The idea being that you get the first 3 for like free, essentially, because it does like 2d6 plus 1 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you basically can't. It won't do it at that point because you minimum you can roll is still that.
Sure. But it's a case of like it just thematically in the scene. Nothing came out at the end of the barrel. It just went.
It went. Ping, ping.
And that just based on what your description is and your use of Brittany, is that just so I know in future, is that cumulative? Because I don't think I've ever missed with this pistol.
No, it is
you've
cumulative.
missed once. I'm sure you. For some reason, I think you've missed once already.
Have I? Maybe.
I think for some reason it's because I think we've had this sort of conversation before.
Yeah,
maybe. We get through so much, it's hard to keep track.
I think you've missed. I think it's your second miss. So your risky.
Okay, let's call
2.
it 3. My risky is
would be 2. It's now moving to 3.
So okay, let's call it.
Your
3.
risky is 3. So if you miss,
still okay.
Yeah.
It just continues for the entire life of the weapon.
Yes.
Yep. You might have to, and then later on, you're probably looking at
buy a new one,
buying a new one, or
getting it fixed or something. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
Fine. That's my turn done.
It is.
Are we still in initiative order?
You are. That was it.
Okay, who's next?
And Milo's next.
Oh, I'm going to not do a spell. I'm just going to get on the old stone and see if I can call Captain Malcolm's.
Okay.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout
because from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like much is going to go through the giant wall of fire, and even if it did, it'd probably burn up on
re-entry.
Exit.
Depends how fast it's going.
So I'm going to call him.
Okay.
And go boop boop boop. Captain.
Bung bung bung.
Hello.
No answer.
Bung bung bung. It's because nobody uses Skype anymore.
Captain. Anybody? No, I can't get him, guys.
We'll have to get out of this ourselves then.
We think
Forget
of it like
how
a
big
pickup.
this continent is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's thousands of miles across.
You said thousands of miles earlier, but I just thought, you might be.
You have a range of like 7.
Did we get
8.5?
I'll have to
Oh.
about something.
Little help.
Yeah.
Yes, Cat.
What if we strap all of the stones of fast speech together?
Then you start a small fire.
We've already started one.
Already a small fire.
There's a big fire, yeah.
It's probably an improvement on this situation. Small.
I'll have a small fire, please.
And yeah, I think that's me.
Okay.
You can. Milo can see now.
I can see,
Okay.
yeah, I can see there's a lot of fucking fire.
Yes.
Right, all around us.
Okay.
Yeah.
His eyes aren't burning anymore, but everything else is.
Cool. Can you all please roll dexterity saving throws?
Is it an area of effect?
Yes.
Cool.
10.
10.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, it's all balanced.
As everything should be. Dex save 23.
Stupid.
You guys are so in sync with each other.
I know.
We're on the same page, just extra skill.
You're on the same page, but just in different books.
I got a 14.
Okay.
One of our books is upside down.
Right. In that case.
Mad.
Okay. Keth and Jeff. Fucking
little twin.
You suddenly feel the sand underneath your feet start to give way.
Like quicksand.
A bit more like a tunneling device has reached the surface, if I'm totally honest with you.
Oh, right. So it's not like a steady sinking.
No, it's like a sudden, oh shit.
This roof has collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to fall through.
Yes. And
At least it's into a tunnel, I'm sure.
tunnel or
Mouth of a beast.
Yeah.
Inside a giant worm is technically a tunnel.
I bet they're less fireproof on the inside.
Well,
That's what I like about
proof
Jeff.
on this side either.
Every clown. That's what I like about Jeff.
That's a positive outlook.
We're being eaten.
No. Swallowed by this beast.
I'll get him. He's exposing his soft inner side.
Every cloud for Jeff has a fiery red lining.
Once we get past the teeth, it's going to be wonderful.
Everything's flammable if you get it.
Just try to be swallowed. Try to be swallowed. That's the trick.
Enough sexy talk. What's happening next?
Maurus, you just about managed to... Milo, you just about managed to keep your footing.
James still hasn't learned that he's playing a new character.
I haven't yet. It's really annoying.
When are we going to tell him?
He called him Malrus earlier, and
it's true.
He didn't correct himself. It was weird.
Yeah. And Derek, you basically are unfazed by it. You managed to find some sort of weird pillar of sand to stand completely easily on.
Is the collapsing sand, is it the entire diameter?
It's a 10-foot hole.
It's a 10-foot hole, but we're in a 20-foot circle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just be on the other side.
There's a 5-foot ring around the edge of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll go with that.
Within that.
I suppose I went over to the edge to try and ride the donkey.
Made a balcony.
I didn't make it.
Oh, fuck yeah, the donkeys. I forgot about them.
Donkey's on the edge.
The donkeys are weirdly all stood around the edge. It's very strange.
Is one still on its back, or are they?
Yes.
I suppose I was about to go over and write it.
It's all like...
Okay.
But yeah, Keth and Jeff, you fall into this hole.
I hate sand.
Yeah, it's quite coarse, isn't it? And rough. Gets everywhere, especially in your bloody eyes.
That's impressive. Both 6s. That's no good. You somehow managed to avoid the rusty creature that's arising through said hole into the circle.
I like to imagine as we're falling, both Keth and I look down, and we're quite close to each other at this point. Look down, and we both just push away as we go either side of it.
Yeah.
As it's coming.
That happens.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
As we're synchronised.
We're so sync.
You high five.
Yeah. Like,
Hi, Dad. Imagine that in slow motion. And it blows us both backwards.
Just as this big mouth comes up between where we were.
Apply anime.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, somebody
Insert
get
imagination here.
Somebody get on that. I'd love to see that animated.
And I have to ask, are either of you wearing any non-magical metal items?
Well, I've got a lot of rings, but I'm just thinking.
Clothing or like carrying weapons?
Clothing or weapons?
Anything
non-magical metal ones.
Non-magical.
What about you? What armor are you currently wearing?
I've got my coat on, and I've got scare mail. Brittany is...
You got studded leather
arcane.
underneath, or just normal clothes?
Is in Bob.
That's magic.
I can only put one piece of armor on at a time.
Oh, the coat counts as armor?
It's light armor.
That's magic.
Right, so I'm not wearing my... I only have leather anyway, but I'm just wearing my normal clothes.
Does that include us two?
No, just these two for now.
Okay.
I guess. Moneymaker's magic?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the only thing...
Very. It's from a god.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I think all of the items that are metallic on me are
Oh.
magical.
That's fine.
What about the gold?
Oh, shit, yeah, I have got gold.
Well, you're talking like just gold in pockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got gold.
Certainly one thing is my musket
Oh,
is just standard metal.
Okay.
I've got 112 gold pieces on me.
If your musket is on you, as you brush past this creature as it burrows up through the sand, your musket takes a -1 to its attack.
Ooh. Thank.
Bertha, no!
I'm quite thankful that was the end result, because I was going to start asking gruesome questions about piercings and stuff like that.
Cool. And next up is... Hello?
So that -1 to attack, is that just the attack roll or damage?
The attack roll.
The attack roll?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Good.
Because it's gone slightly rusty.
Keth hates rusty weapons.
Does my gold pieces have slightly shine to them?
Gold can't rust. It's quite famous for that.
Thankfully, that's the case.
It's one of the reasons people decided it was valuable.
Yeah, I also... we have no way of knowing whether in this universe gold is magnetic.
That's very true.
Don't even know what a magnet is, really.
Weirdly, not rusty, is magnetic. Who knew?
That's ruined.
No.
Okay.
That's ruined my musket.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Do you know what I get now for...
What?
It's only +11 to hit.
Ah!
Useless machine.
You need to clean it more.
It was all shiny when it worked in.
Oh,
Next up then is... Oh, God,
So
yeah.
we're just in a hole underground now.
Yes, you are.
How far
Is
down
it
are
at
we?
bottom, or we've been falling for like 30 minutes?
You only fell like 10 feet.
Okay. So we
not-
don't have to worry
yeah.
about landing
Yeah.
or anything.
Is that damage?
No, you can fall 10 feet.
I was going to say that's the
That's
magic.
your-
He's dropped in the magic
That's the magic amount you can fall without taking damage. That's why you fell 10 feet.
Yeah. Jeff, you fell 10.5 feet for asking questions.
And
standing
when
on?
you land there, Jacob lands next to you and goes, well, that wasn't very nice, was it? What the bloody hell was that?
You tell me. You're from round here.
I've never seen one of those before.
You've seen the little things before.
Oh, yes, those.
What are they?
Dusty, nasty things. Methods or something they call them.
Methods?
So it's.
Did you say method?
Yes, methods.
Derek, stay away from them.
His eyes light up.
What? They're all methods. They could be giant methods.
Okay, cool.
Get the Krampus out. He's their leader.
Cool.
my turn.
And up next is Jeff. You're down the bottom of a hole.
Yeah, down the bottom of a hole.
Is the fiery thing a concentration spell?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
You want me to roll?
I would, because you just fell 10 feet.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt me.
I know, but you did fall 10 feet.
That is an 18 plus.
That's fine.
Excellent. That's almost a shame. I kind of wish it had a drop. So, can I recognise that the thing that's just come out of the ground is the same thing that we saw before I put the wall?
Yes.
Okay. So now I know that the wall of fire is very ineffective against these things in the sense of protection.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We don't know if there's 2 outside and 1 in. We don't know if there's now 3, or we don't know if there's just 2.
I would like to drop the wall of fire to 8 feet high.
Okay.
Oh, you can adjust it. Like,
Annoyingly, I
like on-
didn't read
like on
it.
an oven.
I didn't read it quite enough. It says up to 20 feet, so I could have just gone, it's 8 feet high. It's not 20 feet high. And then we could have done all of our things. So now I'm going to correct my mistake.
Choosing your action to reduce the fire. Turning it down to a 4.
I was saying,
Just gas mark 4 instead.
Oh shit, that was way too high. I was just getting it started. There we go. That's perfect burn level.
no, I like this. This is good.
So drop it down to an 8 because I think that also might mean that Derek might be able to get out with a bit of a running jump. But I don't know that. But I dropped it down to 8 feet mainly because I knew if they were about 10 feet high, I want to be able to give a little bit of room for us to be able to see an angle over them, but also have some sort of protection. Then, because I've got my Cape of Slow-Mo on, I would like to use that as use a second action to, as we're now underneath the big monster that's just sort of come up.
What's the floor like in the? I wouldn't know its character. What's the floor like in the bottom of that hole? Like, is it? Are you standing on like rock and there's a mouth between you still, or has it retracted? Or
Well, let me use my bonus action then to have a perception check to see if there's like a tunnel. Or if all the sand's collapsed in around it. Is there now a way out?
is there still a giant mouth there, just 5 feet away from you?
It's 14 total.
14?
Yeah.
Yes. It's sandy.
What? Where? Close your eyes. Quick, close your eyes.
No, it's a sort of sandy pit at the moment. There, you can see that the sand has all sort of been disturbed in one direction, but it's sort of all collapsed down behind it.
It looks like it was tunneling down. It's not gone directly further up. Like from under.
No, it's come from across somewhere and then tunneled up.
and then come up. But the only way out of this hole is up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, unless you want to dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't dig your way out of a hole. Keth's life advice.
As a dwarf, I probably could figure out a way out.
I think Derek would disagree.
Yeah. Dig up.
That's the problem. I was digging down the whole time. It kept getting deeper. So what are we doing?
So does that count as my extra action to look around?
No, you can have that.
Sick. Then I would like... I don't know if this is going to work. Since Keth seems to be getting better with the... I want to basically just grab 3 or 4 Lotso cats and just chuck them up out the hole. Just as a little bit of distraction, initial crazy. You're in the hole with me, you're fine.
True. Okay.
Okay. Roll some sort of strength check then, I guess. Roll athletics.
Are they like solid 3D knitted cats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or are they 2D? Like
They're 3D knitted cats.
It's tiny little knitted cats, and then you like someone's made
Brilliant.
a little knitted cat.
Okay, so it sort of has its own weight to it. It's not like trying to throw a sheet of paper 10
It's
feet.
like 5 little marble-sized
Yeah.
like
Cool.
cats, but they're all made of wool. Until they land, which they hopefully will.
Athletics, please.
Athletics. Okay, that's not so great. 14.
14, you just about get them out the hole.
It's just as they also 5 little bit knitted things just come just at the top of the lip, and as they land, 5 cats.
Yeah.
So what I've seen is you two disappear into a hole, and then all of a sudden
5 cats burst out of it.
Yeah, following this giant beast.
Yeah.
It's his children. It's his baby, just like a basilisk.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah. Well, I was going to...
You're telling me.
I said I was going to use the extra bonus action on Cave of Slow-Mo, and then realised that I'd have to do something magical, and that would ruin the wall, and I don't want to do that yet.
Okay. It's the other thing's turn, and that's going to charge across the gap and suicidally run at the firewall. Because fuck it.
Okay, cool. Get ready for some sizzling.
I'll get ready for some rolls.
Please do. So, yeah, it's going to charge straight into the firewall and try and get inside. You roll some dice, please.
Oh, yeah.
How many dice do you need to roll?
I thought you were having an issue.
5d6, or was it?
There's
5d8?
5d8.
5d8? Roll some d8s.
However, yeah, 5d8 is... Yeah.
Roll 5d8.
4, 3, that's 10, and that's 20.
20!
Lovely.
Does it get plus... I'm just checking if it's plus my spellcaster modifier.
Doubt it.
You are correct.
Cool. So this rusty monster bursts through the wall of fire into the circle and slightly sizzly.
Was there a great crackling noise?
There was, yes. There was sort of ferrous sparks flying off it.
Nice.
Very dramatic.
But does it seem to get hurt?
You'll find out, won't you?
Yeah.
And
damage.
it's no.
Oh no! So it's not double damage on these buggers.
No. And it's going to attack Derek.
So it's come straight through the wall.
Yeah, it's just continuing to charge. Rolls a natural 1. Fuck it, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It trips and falls down the hole.
The cat gets distracted.
Can you two roll a dexterity saving throw to avoid the falling monster?
She's trying to save her children.
Dexterity saving.
Yes.
11.
Okay.
Weirdly, twice as much.
22.
Yeah.
With a 22, you avoid it. With an 11, you don't. And you take 8 bludgeoning damage as this thing sort of crashes onto you a bit.
Oh, so now it's down in the hole with us.
Yes, and it looks pretty shitty, to be fair.
Okay.
That was 8, was it?
Yes. 8 bludgeons.
Does that mean an attack of opportunity? Because he's...
You probably would if he tries to move away and it's not attacking you, yes.
Wunderbar. Okay.
It's turned up.
Morning.
It turned up and accidentally caused an attack.
What about on me as it went past?
It didn't get anywhere near you.
Oh, because of its natural 1.
It literally just fell. It charged straight in. Because it was on fire, it fell down a hole.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
So it's like it ran through the bit of field, not realising its mate has dug a hole.
The hole
there, so
there,
it's
yeah.
come through and he's gone, oh, fuck, there's a hole.
Yep.
Okay, so I wasn't like, oh shit, it's coming right at me, it's going to attack
I mean, it
me.
was coming at you, but
Would that have put it in
There was a
my
hole
melee
between-
range?
there was a hole between you and it.
Yeah, so it fell into the hole first.
Brilliant.
Didn't get anywhere near you.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Cool. Next up is
Derek, innit?
Derek.
After
Yes.
So
You have one of these things in front of you, and one down a hole.
One has fallen down a hole, and one
Burst out of the hole.
Yes.
quick perception check.
And there's 5 cats.
There's 5 cats
And 4 donkeys. And a Milo.
and a partridge.
One Milo.
How far am I away from it?
No more than 10 feet.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius thing, and it's 10 feet.
I would like to perception check. Perception or investigation? Probably perception, because I won't have time to do a full thing. I want to see, does it look like it's made of a metal itself?
Roll perception to see if it looks metallic.
Looks metallic. That is not good. It is an 8 total.
It doesn't look very metallic.
Doesn't look very metallic. It just looks like a big hulking thingy. So, okay, maybe it might be an animal, because it's not metal like the dragon was.
Worth a shot.
So I'm going to try and use my ring of animal influence on it.
Ooh.
Okay, you can try.
Like the Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's naturally, I think. So it doesn't matter about size, it's just about intelligence. Yeah.
It's also technically medium.
Right. It only has to be The Ring of Animal Influence, just to refresh, it only has to be a beast, and then it has to have an intelligence of
that's fine.
Lower than 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So I try and shoot it with my Ring of Animal Influence.
It's not a beast.
So nothing happens?
No.
Worth a shot.
At this point, I'm not sure whether it worked or didn't work, or why. That would have been an action to do, so I only have a bonus action left. I'm going to use my bonus action to hide in the hole.
You're going to jump down the hole as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fish in a barrel.
But fish in a barrel, fish surrounded by it's a fiery barrel, I guess.
Yes. It's all very bad.
I'd rather be in the bottom of the fiery barrel than just
with
on top.
The thing and the other two.
Yes.
That you're going to jump onto.
Yes.
That's my choice, and I'm living with it or going to die with it. Yeah.
So, here's the scene. I shall paint the scene for you.
Low wisdom rolls for Derek at the moment, so I've sort of panicked based on what I've heard you shout about.
I'm going to paint the scene for you. So, you finished this fight with the dusty things. And then 2 monstrous things appeared out of the dust. So Jeff set up a giant wall of fire. You all, for a brief moment, thought everything was well. And then the ground opened up underneath you, and Jeff and Keth, you fell into the hole, narrowly avoiding a creature going in the opposite direction. And you landed along with Jacob at the bottom of this hole. At which point, Jeff threw some cats up to the top, which appeared in the circle with Derek, this monster, and Milo and some donkeys. At which point, Jeff decides, I'm just going to turn the fire down ever so slightly. Yeah. It was just a little bit too big. Mm-hmm. And then another monster comes charging through the fire, on fire, trying to hit Derek, and falls down a hole. And Derek then tries to attack it, hit it with some magic, trying to make it its friend, fails to do that and thinks, fuck it, the hole sounds fun, I'm going, bye!
I am a dwarf and I'm now in a hole.
Still seeing off the dust devils, Milo contemplates a fireball. Jeff still swinging blindly while Keth bursts elementals. A brief appearance from Myris, who insists they don't understand. As the dust begins to settle, 2 creatures burst out of the sand. Jeff casts a very fiery wall around him. 1 creature tunnels underneath. Milo, Derek, and the donkeys are safe. Sand falls beneath Keth and Jeff's feet. Deep in a hole with a rust monster, Jeff chucks out some cats. The second beast Derek tries to befriend, but it continues to attack. What will Milo do stuck by a hole with donkeys, cats, and a creature? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia!
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.